What are the characteristics of living organisms? So again, same. So let us see now. What is the options? We can remove it and we can match again. So first one you can see is excretion. Is the characteristics or not? Everybody? All should answer. Excretion is the characteristics of living organism or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Growth? Yes. Movement? Yes. Nutrition? Yes. Reproduction? Yes. Respiration? Yes. Sensitivity or response? Yes. So, all are given characteristics of living organisms only. So that's why. So please learn this word. Sensitivity, we are very rarely will use in our biology, but that is common word in regular biology. That's what response. Response to the stimulus. Yesterday also that thing came. That is only called it as sensitivity. So everything is the characteristics of living organisms. So if you notice it, B, C, D, everywhere, somewhere we are having the not having. So that's why I will avoid all the B option, C option and D option. So all are showing the correct only in the option A. So the option A is the correct answer. That's it. Clear everybody? Understand, Amma? Please respond, guys. Now, next. The diagram shows a plant cell. Which structures are also found in an animal cells? So common in plant cell and animal cell. That is what we have to find it. Everybody? So it's a plant cell. So what is the common things present in animal cell? That's what they are asking. Anybody? Any one of you? At least you are having idea of plant cell. You can easily say that. Plant cell and animal cell. Class 9th you might be studied that. Plant cell, please. All
Sir,
of
one
you?
and
1 and 3. So can you tell me what is the names?
nucleus.
Yes. Huh?
Sir, one is nucleus. Sir.
One is nucleus. Next.
Three, three is cytoplasm.
Three is cytoplasm. Okay. So what about 4 and 2? 4 and 2. 2 is a what, Amma? 2 is the cell wall or cell membrane. Plant cell to animal cell wall or cell membrane is not present. What is not present? Anybody? Yes. So animal cell, no cell wall. Here the cell wall is a what? Second part only. So wherever the second part is there, we can avoid that one. So option C and option D I can avoid. And what about the option 4? Vacuoles. That's what we used to say. Am I right or wrong? So no vacuoles are present in that. So that's what we can make it. So central vacuole is a big one. So that's what 4 option also. So 4 option also I will avoid it. So only 1 and 3 is the correct one. So please make it. Please, this is comparison between the plant cell and animal cell. If you take the plant cell, cell wall is present, large central vacuole is present, chloroplast is present, lack of centrosomes and lack of lysosomes is present. If it comes to the animal cell, no cell wall and numerous small vacuoles are present, no big vacuole, and no chloroplast is present. That is the differences between plant cell and animal cell. So please learn. If you don't know also, have a glance and make it. That is what. Next. What are the smaller molecules that make up fats, proteins, and starch? What are the smaller molecules that makes up fats, proteins, and starch? In this, majorly you know about the proteins. Proteins, it is made up of anybody? Proteins made up of. This question is already repeating every day. Anyone? Proteins made up of. Proteins are made
Amino
up of
acids.
what? Amino acids. So amino acids. So I can avoid option A and option D. So answer is either B or C. Now again B or C. Let us verify. Now proteins are amino acids. So B and C both it is matching. Starch. Starch we all knows that. Starch is made from where? Everybody? Starch is a made
Glucose.
from where? Glucose. So by seeing that option, fats I don't know even. No or don't know doesn't matter. So directly I can say option C is the correct answer. So then you write it. Fats is made from fatty acids and glycerol. Do it fast, everybody. Any doubt? Anybody, please ask. Clear? All of you? Mr. Arul solving? Guru, Rohit, call to that Pugal, absent is one by one. Asini, call to that Asin. Mr. Chaitanya doing? Kirti, make it. So now, next one. Mr. Kaushik, am I audible? I call you twice till now. Next, what are enzymes made from? What are enzymes are made from? So we all knows that for biological processes, so everything will be having enzymes. So these enzymes are made from. Even while studying time, I have taught you. While teaching time, also I have taught you. Enzymes are made up of. Yes, please. Anybody? Please note it. Enzymes are made from proteins. Next. The diagram shows a section of a leaf. Which letter is the epidermis? See your figure, your book. I think this is the exact figure of your book. Am I right? Your NCRT. Is it correct? Please respond. You can check it, correlate it, and it will be exactly matching. So question number 5. So epidermis. Anybody? Which letter is the epidermis? Fifth one. Which is the epidermis? A, B, C, D. A. They are asking epidermis. A is the what, guys? Anybody can answer? A is not epidermis, Aishwarya. A is not epidermis. A is the what, guys?
Cuticle.
Waxy cuticle.
Cuticle.
Yes. Waxy cuticle. Now, B is the what? B is the what? Yes.
Upper epidermis.
Upper epidermis. That is only they are asking. So option B. Clear? B letter represents epidermis. Next. This is what is a good question. So please make it. First time, me, I really am saying you, I also have seen first time, and you are also going to see the first time. I am 100% in that. So this is only the set. I said the question which you need to think. Think is not required. Just the way the question is setting is beautiful and it is different. That's only make us to see the difference between the normal way and the way creativity they will ask. So anybody answer, please? Which diagram represents the digestion of food molecules in the alimentary canal? So alimentary canal means it will start from where? Anybody? Alimentary canal starts from
Mouth.
mouth. Ends with what?
Anus.
Anus. So of course it is from mouth to the anus, the largest part in our body, where the various levels of food is digested. Now, which diagram represents the digestion of food molecules in the alimentary canal? That is what is the question. Anybody? Yes, please. So the food which we are eating is actually a complex food. So it contains large number of compounds which is present. Now, different varieties of food, of course, nobody can have the same type of food. Definitely we have veg, non-veg, varieties of dishes and all. And that food, when it is passes through the alimentary canal, different levels, it will cut it into smaller, smaller, smaller. More further, it will be breakdown, and each one it will be digested. So the food what we contains, eat, it may contains nutrients like vitamins, minerals, fats, proteins, carbohydrates, so varieties of things. So this all is a combined food what we are taking. So it is representing the given figures with the different shapes. You can imagine. So like carbohydrate circle, triangle fats, rectangle something, circles another thing. So whatever it is. So now what is the correct option? Anybody? Southern? Am I audible, Southern? Yes, anybody? Try to answer it, guys. See, I'm getting different answers. Aishwarya A, Arul C, the Gayatri D. Anybody? Try to answer. That's what you can say. Mitakshri also D. Yes. So now the option is option A. Reason I will say, see, all of you observe. The food what we eat is a combined food. Suppose if you choose the option D, Mitakshri, what makes you to choose option D? Can you tell me? What is your explanation, please? Yes, please. What are you can tell? What are you feels you
Sir,
can?
the food we eat is a combination of
Yeah.
everything, right?
It is a
So,
combination, but you are not eating individually, correct? So, for example, are you taking carbohydrates alone first? Next, triangle, imagine fats separately. Or next, let me take vitamins separately. Are you consuming separately? And then, after going to your stomach, are they going to join everything together and become a large molecule? What is happening? What exactly happening in the stomach? We are eating the large molecules which contains various varieties of food, and inside it is breakdown into individual parts, and then each one fats is reacted by something, this one is reacted by some other thing, carbohydrates digested by some other thing, enzymes. That's what is happening. So now what will be the answer? Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you clear? Mr.
yes,
Swardhan,
sir.
am I audible? That's what. So now what is the option, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
All of you? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Option A. So that's why I say. So what the food what we are eating is a mixture of large molecules, big. So once it is passing through that, from the mouth, physical digestion, followed by chemical digestion, and then through alimentary canal if it is passing. So various levels, various varieties of food, it will be breakdown. It will be continues its digestion into smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's what it is. Now, sir, why can't B option? B option, see that similar food we are taking, and again similar food, another similar food it is coming. Here also similar food we are taking, but varieties of food it is present after digestion. And here already it is like breakdown into smaller, and after digestion it is forming a large molecule. So option D also not. Only option A, which is actually a valid answer. Clear everybody? Hope you all understand. Please respond, guys. Any doubt, please let me know. Clear? So this is a beautiful question. First time you all seeing. So please note this one. Next, what is the function of valves in the circulatory system? Valves. Valves will come in where? Anybody? Valves will come in arteries or veins? Arteries or veins? Anybody?
Vein.
Veins. So veins means what is the importance? The diagram also we have to remember it. Valves. What is the importance of the valves? They'll make the blood to flow. How many
One
directions? Only
One
one
direction.
direction. That's all. It's a direct question. There is nothing you people knows. So valves means immediately veins. So veins to ensure the blood will flow in only one direction. Okay. So this is again a graph based question. Present what CBSE trend is this only. So hope you all understand. So this is our real life question which is related to everybody's. So just have a glance and focus on this question. So the graph shows the effect of different levels of activity on the rate and depth of breathing. Rate and depth of breathing. So this is volume of breathing air, and here times volume of breathing air. This is volume of breathing air. So which graph shows the rate and depth of breathing during exercise and during rest? So two things we have to find it now. So during rest, first you tell me, during rest your breathing rate will be normal or very extremely high? Anybody? Yes, please.
Normal.
Normal. So that is the first thing you have to tell me. Next, during exercise, now I will say, listen. Exercise, the breathing rate is faster or slower? Everybody. Faster or slower?
Fast.
Faster.
Part.
Faster in the sense of our frequency of the graph is more and more and more and more and more flexible. Like more and more frequency increases greater. That is what is the graph. Now you all observe the three graphs. For normally you all says, yes please. So volume of breathing. So where is the frequency is greater? 10, 20, 30, 40. You all can notice it. So what is that? Anyone? All of you? Which graph represents the rating levels in exercise, during exercise? Exercise, our breathing rate is also high and our breathing volume is also high. So what graph will represent breathing? Anybody? You see here
Q.
which is having a greater frequency. Everyone, Q. So this is the one which we all can say and we will finish it. So during exercise, what is the graph? We are Q is the answer. So option A and option B, I can avoid it. Now coming to the option C and D. So next one, during rest, if you have been observed very carefully, for example, now you are all listening the class. Listening the class. So now you are already, you can notice it. The respiration process is going on. Just I'm saying you. So note it everybody. This is very, very important. So respiration process is going on. And while you are taking rest also, so we are not having any physical stress. So when you are having physical stress only, or any kind of mental stress or physical stress only, the amount of breathing, suppose you are having any suffocation problem or anything, the amount of breathing what we are taking is increases extremely high. If not, the volume of breathing will be normal. You no need to take large amount of, like suppose now you are all along with me, you are all breathing now. Is there anybody particularly are you having attention on breathing? Nobody will experience it. Am I right, guys? Please respond. You have to respond. I am right or wrong? But now, yes, now this moment I decided I want to observe my breathing. Then you see, I will take long breath like yoga. You see that. Intentionally I will take long breath. So by the time more amount of volume of air is going into my lungs. So otherwise normal averagely the volume of breath is remains constant and it will be generally it is. So now you tell me very smooth and rest. So what is a graph? Anybody? P or R? R is indicating large amount of air is you are taking. And P is indicating everything normal. Rate of frequency is also same and volume of breathing is also normal. So what is that everybody? Q is the one which will describes about a normal person. So option C is the correct answer. So very, very good question. So please note it. When you are in a rest, so we no need like more respiration, not rate of respiration will be normal. And when you are in exercise, rate of respiration is extremely high. So the frequency is also increases. That is what you have to remember. Now third one you can see is everybody. So all of you understand? Please respond, guys. Next, if the aerobic respiration takes equation was 1 plus 2 equals to 3 plus 4. Which row would shows the correct equation? Make it faster. I don't want to say this question. You are all very familiar in this. Anybody? Yes, please. All of you?
Option B, sir.
Option B.
Sir, option B.
Yeah. So glucose plus oxygen gives you water and carbon dioxide. Finish it fast, everybody. Make it quick. Completed? Try to answer at least one question in one class so that you all experience it. What is what? That's what is my suggestion. Okay. Okay. Next. Yeah. So as the table shows, I think this is also physics it will come. But by this time, by saying this question, your mind should say something about anybody, concept of this behind. I want it from the people. By seeing this figure, I understand it is a concept of related to anybody. Not human eye, it is a biology. Physics forget it. That's
Adrenaline.
basics. Anybody? Reflex?
Adrenaline.
Sorry?
Adrenaline, sir.
Adrenaline understand, but there is this example we studied under what? We studied this example. Expansion of pupil is example of
That's
yes.
what, sir.
No hurry. Reflex arc, reflex action. Two we have. One is related to spinal cord, and another one is related to brain. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cerebral reflexes.
Yes. Now you got the point. Do you understand, everybody? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Please respond. Cerebral reflection. By this time, you might be all understand that point. Is it right, all of you? So that is only it is. That's what. When we studied, when we see a question, you must able to guess the concept so that you are already 50%, you are already correct. So that's what. So the scientist then frightens, you see that. The table shows some data recorded by scientists about a student. Pupil size in eye, pulse rate, beats per minute is 68. Now, which row shows the result immediately after a loud noise? Loud noise. The scientist then frightens the students with a sudden loud noise. Which row shows the results immediately after the loud noise? He is asking. So A, B, C, D. See, such a beautiful question it is. So loud noise means in the sense of you will start scaring. Am I right, everybody? Yes or no? Please respond. Yes. If he will scares means what will happen? Anyone? If he scares means what will happen? We will start searching for it. So we'll start searching for it. What's that noise? What is the scare? So that automatically our pupil size becomes what? Adrenaline, like similar. So pupil size becomes what? Pupil size becomes maximum because of that. That is what? Then immediately next one, our heartbeat increases to what? Heartbeat rates to increases to maximum. So here, which is the correct option? Option D. That is the beauty of the question. Like this, really I'm saying, in this paper, many questions you will experience first time. Me, I don't know about yours because we are all very talented. So I feels like this is the way you ask the questions is really expecting. Present trend in CBSE is this only. How you can ask the question in different way. That is what you can learn from here. So I really it's really appreciable actually. So I never seen like these questions. That's the reason I says always. So what is the correct option, everybody? So when you suddenly scare, as we all know, heartbeat increases and our pupil size is also becomes maximum. So remember that. Okay. Next. Which row correct for Asexual reproduction. Anybody? Offsprings are genetically identical. Number of parents. Asexual reproduction means parents are what? One or two? One or two?
One.
One. That's all over answer. Answer is what? Option A. They're identical and one. Over. So we all knows that, I think. So try to answer at least one question. I'm expecting from everybody's Mr. Swadhan, Sanjay, Mugesh, Nitish, Chaitanya, Danishka, everyone at least, Kirti, at least try to answer one question, Mr. Varshan, so that it will increase your confidence. That's all, it's nothing. Wrong or right, secondary plus right. This is our environment. So the diagram shows a food web actually. So now, which organism in this food web are secondary consumer? Secondary consumer. So secondary consumers means what, guys? Anybody? Secondary consumers. Yes, please. Secondary consumers. Who is the secondary consumers? Producers are plants. Herbivores are the primary consumers. And who will eat the primary consumers means that one is actually the secondary consumers. Now that is what you have to remember. So see that and see. Ultimately at the top, foxes are there. So plants, rabbits, and foxes. Yes, I can say. Plants, wolves, stotas, kestrels, something it is. Next, herbivorous insects, carnivorous insects, toads and lizards. Toads means frogs. Toads and lizards. See that carnivorous insects, spiders. Spiders will be eaten by toads and lizards. So now options, let us verify. Carnivorous insects and voles, foxes and lizards, kestrels and toads, spiders and toads. Anybody? Answer please. Secondary consumers. Secondary
Kestrels and
consumers.
sports.
Anyone? All of you? So first,
Kestrels and sports.
Avoid options, we'll go with that. You all can notice it. Secondary consumers, if you all been seen, which organisms is secondary consumers? First option, of course, carnivorous insects secondary, but voles are not. They are primary. So option A gone. Second option, foxes and lizards. Foxes and lizards, you can see. Lizards are topmost carnivorous, but foxes, of course, I can say it is the secondary consumer because in this food chain, it is the secondary consumer. So, but lizards are third level. So, first level, second level, third level. So, they are not secondary, tertiary it is. So, second option gone. Third option. Third option, kestrels and stoats.
Okay, sir.
Kestrels in
Kestrels and sports.
kestrels in this food chain stores. Yes. So you can take even this way secondary, even this way it is a secondary. So option C. Last one, spiders and stores. Spiders